welcome back to another video. I'm Dark Art Exorcist and today I am redrawing a screenshot from the anime Demon Slayer. But instead of drawing the characters Tanjiro and Nezuko, I am drawing a couple of my OCs. And I thought the speed paint's a little old, I think it's from last year or something, but I just thought it would be fun to release a speed paint. But since you probably wouldn't know who the characters are, I thought I'd do a bit of a voiceover to go with it, because then I can kind of maybe talk about the characters and just talk about the video and stuff like that. And I thought it would be really fun to just do a voiceover for a video, because I haven't done that yet. So the characters I am drawing are my OC, and the one who is replacing Nezuko in the basket is my character Nathan, and then the other character who's replacing Tanjiro is my character Stray. And I just thought it was really fun to draw them, and I think drawing Nathan as Nezuko is probably one of the cutest ways I've drawn him so far. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I hope you guys like this video, because this is doing this sort of stuff is still new to me. I haven't really done voiceovers before, so I'm still not too good at it. Let me know how I've done in the comments, and let me know if there's anything I can improve on, because it will help me a lot in the future. When I was doing the line art with this drawing, I actually forgot something, because I meant to draw one of the scars that Stray has on his neck, but I completely forgot about it. I actually go back in when I go to colour and actually add it in, and so yeah. Let's see. What do I talk about? I don't know what to talk about currently, because you know, if you guys see anything in this video you want me to cover in a tutorial or something, just let me know in the comments. Not either, just anything you want to see in a future video or something, just let me know in the comments, because I need ideas for this. So funny enough, when I was doing this drawing, I actually had to go get a reference for my character, because I didn't have one saved on my laptop already, which is kind of funny, because I want to do all the colours in the same colours I usually draw my OCs with, and so all the colours are just the main colours from the references. I actually redo the what the character's wearing quite a lot with the gradient, because I didn't like how it kept turning out, so I just kept redoing it. I think I do it again at some point. So I actually had to get up references of Nezuko, just so I could get the colours for the bits that were from so I could get the bits I didn't have that weren't part of my character, and also I didn't want to just pick a random colour and hope for the best. I was also a bit of an idiot with this, because I decided to colour the white hair on a almost completely white background. Now I do add in some dark grey behind everything, so I can actually colour it correctly and I probably should have done that in the start. I recommend for you guys, if you ever colour white hair or just something white I recommend doing it on a darker background, just so you can see what you're doing. And I probably should have used the bucket tool or something. For the character's hair, I used the acrylic brush to add in some to add to the add the colour to the character's hair, because it kind of gives it a bit of a hair texture and makes it look a little like hair, and I just think it looks a little better than just having it as a plain line or gradient. I also messed up the eye. I completely forgot that I'd actually drawn in the eye, So, well, I completely forgot I drew in the iris. So I had to complete. So I do fix that later, hopefully. Also, something that you don't see on this in this video much is I had to go through like 50 different pictures of my character Stray because I haven't made a reference for him yet. I probably should do at some point, but at the moment I really can't be bothered. So I had to go through like a bunch of pictures just to find the right colour for his skin, and but that's not in here because I did all of that on my phone. I also do like I think I use too many layers for drawings, but oh well. Because like for this bit I actually have like all the parts of the hair on different layers. So you got like the bangs, the bit that's tied back, the ponytail is a separate layer, and also the rest of the hair that hangs down. And I think I do like the ears in like its own folder as well, because just because it makes it easier. And so not sure what to talk about when what did I talk? Yeah, I also have like an entirely separate layer just for the eyebrow, which is kind of funny. And yeah, hopefully I move on to something else next. What do I talk about? Yeah, I hopefully fix this bit in a minute. Hopefully, I think. I also had like the background ended up being quite difficult though when I got to it, and I actually go into like my went to like with the shading a bit, just deciding like how I was gonna do it, and it looks like I have finally fixed the eye, which was cool. And I probably blended all of the shading way too much, and I don't do it on the hair though as much, but I think I do it on like I just do it on like everything else. And I mean it works for some bits, but I probably shouldn't just do it for everything. But oh well, well I can't really change it now, can I? Yeah, I also had to do like adding in a pattern. I decided to add on a pattern for the for what the character's wearing, and I just got a pattern off Google because I really couldn't like be bothered on like drawing out an entire pattern. So yeah, I also like as you can see I'm just like blowing every single bit of shadow, but I mean it kind of looks good, so I can't really complain about how I did it too much. But like sometimes it's nice to just like have like a lot more harsher shadows. I think it would be or something. I don't do it though on the hair, as you which you'll probably see soon. Yeah. Uh, yeah, this bit like these parts don't actually get blurred, which is kind of funny because everything else is. And I'm kind of adding like more color to the hair as well at some point because it kind of like coloring white hair is just quite plain, well, on its own. Yeah, so here I'm adding like whatever colours around the hair, and it just gives it a bit more colour and a bit more life. Um, and yeah, if you want like a separate tutorial on how I do eyes, then let me know in the comments because I'll make one because I actually learned how to do that from like trying to recreate some eyes in an anime I was watching. And like that's how I developed myself. But so here I'm actually using the oil painting brush to add a bit of texture to the basket. And I've actually used this technique before. I think I used it when I was drawing tatami mat, and it just like works for doing a bit of quick texture and if you're being lazy like I was. Um, and I add like more shadows to the basket as well, just to kind of like add a bit more depth and stuff. And yeah, add the same texture to the strap as well, which is cool. Um, and if you notice, I've been adding like red, yellow, and red onto the faces. I actually saw this on a bit of a like sort of like something on Pinterest, and I could do it to add a bit more color to the face because sometimes like just adding a bit of extra color just looks nice. But and I have to lower the opacity a lot, otherwise it just looks really stupid. And when I was actually working on what Stray was wearing. I wanted to give it a pattern, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just went for the same design as what Tanjiro has. Though looking back, I probably should have just used the like mesh tool, I think it is, or something. I also tried like doing sort of triangles at first, but that didn't really work. So I just went for the same pattern as what Tanjiro has, and it looks pretty good, I think. Hopefully, I think I move on. No, I do the eyes now. I don't think there's much I can talk about how I do like this bit. When I work on like the hair, I add like a lot of colours from around it again to the black hair, because it just makes it look like a lot less plain, sort of, and it just adds a bit more life to black hair. And yeah, I do end up blurring like all of this as well, which is kind of funny because I do the hair for both characters entirely differently, which I think is pretty funny. I probably should just like coloured it the same way, but oh well. Also, like, quick hack for doing fur, just use like the stippling brush and then motion blur it and do it in a few different colours and it looks like fur. So I should be moving on to background soon, and that was pretty hard. I kind of just like drew patterns on ground in different colours and just blurred it all so much just to make it work. And in the end, it turns out alright. I'm not very good at doing like sort of these sort of backgrounds, so it's a quick way of doing something that looks somewhat decent. I also like blur the bottom of the cave wall as well, just so like it kind of blends in a bit better. I'm not sure where I do that though, but I should do it at some point. This actually took it took a little while to do all this, but I mean it works in the end. So yeah, I think I started getting lazier though towards the end to stop doing so much of a pattern. I think at some point, I end up making the characters darker. It looks a little too light for the fact that they're meant to be in a cave. And I looked at like the original anime to figure out what I was going to do with the highlights. Just ended up doing them how I usually do. Let's see, what else do I do? I also add like some shadow and light to different corners to like put a bit more life into the drawing. And once it's finished, I actually duplicate like the whole painting and blur it and like lower the opacity, and it kind of gives it this like sort of like, it just makes the whole drawing look a lot softer. I was originally gonna try doing it with a screenshot, but that didn't work, so I just saved the image and did it all over again. And so that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how I did in the comments, because this is like new for me. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. And that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.